back on the Let's Build NukeTown 2025 world on the Xbox One, and in today's episode, we are going to finally start work on the blue house. Now, off camera, I outlined this whole entire house, and I think it looks pretty good. Now, also off camera, I made this sign look a little bit better, and I think it looks better than I had before. I had the little screen and some buttons, and then I put the fence on the side to tell me, build that thing, I guess. And now in last episode we worked on the yellow house, and one thing I forgot to tell you guys was that I added these iron trap doors on camera. I just forgot to tell you guys about them when I took the pause, and I think they look really nice. They're kind of like the windows, but let's get into this. So now I said I was going to upload this episode a little bit earlier, like I would say yeah, like 3 days ago, but like these past 2 to 3 days my Wi-Fi connection has been, well, my internet connection in general has been like, I don't know, just like horrible. So I wasn't able to record this episode. So now that it's doing good, hopefully I'll be able to record this with less lag than usual. So I'm doing this design right over here, and the blue house does have a ladder into like a little bit of like a balcony area. No, it's not like a balcony, it's like an overhang, and it's a little bit more rounded, so I think that looks pretty good. Now, I think it looks a little bit weird, but there's bushes in all of these like corners. So this one's like a shorter bush, and then this one has a taller bush, and then a shorter bush. Now, I did outline this, and I did try to record this episode already. I would say the day that I was supposed to upload it, but it wouldn't let me record because of all the lag I was getting. But now we're good. So now, this is like the front area. Now, these are all the blocks I've chosen now. This kind of comes up on the side, and I should get probably like a ladder right here just so that we have it. So let's put a double ladder. There you go. And I think that looks pretty good at the beginning. Now you have this kind of like curved area. I don't know. It's like there's some black here, right? And this is like the window area. So, and it's kind of curved on these edges, so I think I'm going to do it a little bit less there. But I feel like that's going to make it seem a little bit small, so I'm just going to do the same for all around, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, though. But this just comes out to a straight white wall on the side here. It's nothing special. It's literally just a white wall, but on top it's a little bit different. Now, I'm actually going to have to make it smaller because there's a really... Actually, no, I'll just make this a little bit of an overhang. So, basically, what it looks like is... It's kind of, I would say like a bended shape. So I think it's going to be pretty easy. I actually really like building modern houses in Minecraft, and it's pretty similar to usually like a basic design. Now I'm looking to see if it actually sticks out at the back, and it does stick out, so, because I like having this really accurate. And I think I'm going to do it about 4 high because I like that window. So that's going to be about how high I want it to be. Now, I have all these stairs so that I can add like a little bit of a stair action. I don't know what I was going to say there. But we're going to take it 2 out, I'm thinking. But this, do I want to make the tall a little bit curved? Because it's like a curved shape. I don't know. Let's first just get this down. So just like the orange house in this first episode, we're just going to be working on the actual outside. And so now there's like this pillar of blue with the white at the bottom that goes up all the way. And I'm going to use this as a kind of dividing wall for the inside for the garage and the room. And hopefully it fits in really nicely. See, I've planned this whole thing out before episodes, because if you haven't been watching this whole entire series, well, go back and watch the rest. But I usually take a while just to get everything with the right measurements. But let's see how that looks. So that looks actually pretty good. But what I really think I should do is like raise this up a little bit, because on the picture it's like, well, because I take pictures of the map, it's kind of raised a little bit, but I'm not sure if I should raise it with like stairs, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Also, I'm going to curve off the edge with some stairs. So let's do it like this. And curve it around. Do I want to do that? This one I'm not going to curve it, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so only on the front I'm going to curve it, but on the back I'm not going to curve it because it's less curved here. Now we're going to round this edge off, and let's see how that looks. So that looks okay. That's really bugging me over there, but let's see if I can add this. Maybe that might make it look better. Probably the best I'm going to get it, but it looks pretty nice. So now let's add in the black. So it's just a standard black, I guess. I chose the black stained clay instead of like I guess you could say like black wool or something that's even more deep of a black. But this is like, I don't know, it's just like a solid color. And I don't know why I just chose this, but I thought this would really fit well with it because it's nice and smooth. Because this area, it kind of looks like I don't know, it looks like a glass, but it's not really like glass. If it would, it'd be like really tinted, but it's not glass. But this looks like it would fit it the best. So there you go. And now this is a whole window in this area over here. And yeah, that's pretty much the shape of this. I think it's pretty good. Yeah. I think we're going to stick with this. I might want to round this off here. I like it when it's rounded, but I'm not sure if that would look too awkward. Yeah, it looks really awkward, unless if I were to put this in here. And then add these. See how that looks with the rounded. It doesn't actually look half bad with the rounded. I might do that, but I'm not sure. Let's keep it like that for now. This side, it starts to go into the, I guess you can say garage. So we're going to start working on that. So this garage is actually a really weird shape looking at it. This goes up, obviously, and then one of the doors is open, so that's pretty simple. Oh, that's the block. See, I was thinking about the blocks that I need, and I forgot to put the pillared block. So I'm using this as the garage like usual. And then what we're going to do here is this kind of comes up, but then a little of it sticks up. So, oh, not wrong block. Like that. And I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I might just do it like this. And yeah, this is more like cool. Yeah, I think I like. I am sorry for that really big pause. I only exited out of my mind, so I had to open it up again. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna pause until I can build up this whole entire blue wall here, how I want it, because that's gonna take a really long time. It'll build the side wall. So yeah, guys, I just put in this whole entire wall over here, and I think it looks really nice. The house is really starting to form. And another thing is that I'm sorry for all the lag that I'm getting in this video. That's usually what happens some of the time. But eventually I'm going to get a capture card, and I'm estimating about the start of the summer I will have one. So my videos would be less laggy and probably higher quality. So it'd be really nice for you guys because it'd be way easier to watch without all this lag, because it's pretty unbearable. Because when I watch all my videos back, it gets so annoying how I have all this lag. But eventually I'll have that capture card and it'll be way nicer. So yeah, let's get back into this. So when I added that pillar in, I think it looks really nice. I think it really starts to fit in. And basically the pillar has like this separation at the top, and I don't know how I'm gonna add that. But I think this should have been a little bit farther back, but I think that looks pretty good for now. Now at the top, this kind of has a separation, and it has like a top layer to it, so what we're gonna do is like this. And then I think I have actually a really good idea for this. We're gonna make it really thin because that's how that's how it is. I was gonna say something really weird. And then what I'm gonna do is in the center, I'm gonna take some stone brick, and then we're gonna make it kind of like how the support pillars are. So we're gonna take this, and it's kind of gonna form a circle if I can get all this curves right. So yeah, like that, and that's how it kind of is. I wish I can make it a little bit better. Actually, no, I think I can. So what if wow, I cannot speak again. I'm gonna take this and then go like this, and I think that would look pretty nice. Oh, I have an even better idea. Let's take this. I want this to be really nice. So we're gonna take this and then take this, put that like that, and then take this side, do the same exact thing. And then it should have that like little effect there. So yeah, I think that looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like is how that's not blue, but you can get over it, right? So now we're going to start working on this some more. I think I got rid of this, so we're going to put that back. And I think I got rid of bushes. Now there's a lot of bushes here, so I'm going to get that back so I won't have to get it again. But now on this side right over here, this is a pretty big part. There's like a little bit of like I don't know what I would call it, but like a little bit of a patch of flowers. So we're just going to add in a little bit of a flower, what I call this, so like a little area, I guess, designated for these flowers. Can't speak today again, but that looks pretty good. So let's keep this in our inventory. I was about to throw it out, but we need this. So now we're gonna stack up and do this garage on this side. Now this window, you can't actually go through it like that one, and this one's a little bit shorter, so we're not gonna make it 3 high, we're just gonna make it 2 high. So let's do it like this, and then the same point. This one's going to be a little bit easier to make, I think. That looks pretty good. Now that I think about it, I have an idea. So it's a little bit shorter, and I feel like that's a little bit too small. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take the extra time, and we're going to do half slabs. But not like, but half slab on top too. And it kind of gives an effect of a full block, but it raises it up a half slab. And since these windows, you're not going to be able to see through them, it makes it perfect because we don't have to make it like very visible from. Now this is kind of like a stacking up pillar in the center, I guess, for support, I would think. So we're going to build this all the way up to this. And hopefully do this. Now, the only worry that I had when I was building the structure is that it would look too small, but I think this is the right size. I don't know, because I wasn't comparing it to the orange house that much, because they're usually about the size. They're almost about the same size. I think the orange house would be bigger. Or no, the blue house is a little bit bigger, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, let's put this in here. And then let's top it off. How do I want this to end? Where does this end? Oh, I'm way far off. Way far off? That's not a sentence. But let's build this off. That was actually a really awkward thing to say. But let's just build this to the end and curve it off again, I would think. Yeah, so how many did I build it off on this side? Okay, so it's 2 off on this side. So we're going to do 2 off on this side. So that's the block. And then there you go. So yeah. So guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, comment down below something. Comment down below, I know, if you enjoyed the series or if you're like recreating it. Because I really don't know if you guys are enjoying this series. I'm pretty sure you guys are, because this is my most popular series ever on my channel. And so just comment down below what you're doing with the series. Are you just watching it for fun, or are you actually recreating it? It'd be cool to know if somebody's recreating it. It's actually really cool because I'm building it, and if you guys recreate it, it's actually pretty cool because you guys are building along with me as these videos go out. So that's cool. Just comment down below if you enjoy the series. I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna leave positive comments, and if you're a Shadow Luke, 50% of you guys are gonna get that. Actually, no, 0%. Only my friends would probably get that, but yeah. So let's put this top on. And I think if I'm going to have to fill this whole thing in, I might just have to cut because that's going to take a really long time to fill in with slabs. So yeah, I'm going to cut. Okay, I think that should fix up the lag. But now we're going to add some stone brick because it kind of does split up into 2 different colors here. And so we're just going to add in some stone brick too, I would say, because it's really thick. And I think that's going to look really good because it kind of goes into the balcony, but I'm not sure if I want to use it that thick. That seems really big for this. Or do I want to extend this one out a little bit more? Because if I extend this out too, then it would be perfect. Or should I just do this by 1? Because it's a really noticeable, like, black. I mean, well, yeah, it's like gray, so I think stone brick would work really well, but I'm not sure if it would look nice. Because that looks, like, that takes up a huge part of this, and if we were going to add the balcony in, it would go way too in it. It goes in it, but it's actually, no. We're going to stick with that. That looks pretty nice. So now what we got to do is we're going to add in the roof for this one. Now, this one's roof, it goes over this, so you don't really see the top curve area. So it kind of goes like that, and then 1 more out. And that's kind of how it is. So we're going to put that in. So let's just place all these blocks. And then that comes to the end of where this building is. So yeah, that's pretty good. I'm actually going to add the, what are they called, stairs back into this because it does, like, come up a little bit. It rises up a little bit. It's not that noticeable, so we're just going to do that. And that looks pretty nice. Do I want to round it off with the rounded stairs? I think I do. No, I don't. No, I don't. Okay, yeah. So that looks pretty good. I think it's going to look way better when I fill in all the blocks, so let's put those in. Now, what I'm noticing is that it looks like a lot of quartz, so I might have to find another white block that I want to use to separate off these colors, because there is like 2 levels of white. So I think I'm actually, it's a good block for this. Let's get rid of the... I'm thinking stone brick stairs, because we might want to use stone brick, and then replace it with some white stained. Because white stained is white, but it also has like a little bit of like a... I don't know how to describe it, like a beigey color. I'm not sure if that's too, like, different, though, because they're really similar colors. So maybe, I don't know. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, on this main building, if I can look at the pictures, the white is at the bottom, and then this beigey color is at the top. But on the garage, it's just full white. And this beigey color is I think it's gonna be perfect for this. I'm not sure though. It might be like, again, too different because I don't want it, because they're like really similar, but they're not like this pink. Because like I don't, because this laser you have like a different tint to it, but they do differentiate in colors because it does make it look a little bit more separate. If you guys know what I'm saying, because if we have these two different colors, it's not just going to look like the same color throughout the whole way. So I think this is going to be a good idea. So let's just add this in. I might want to change this off camera if I can find a better block, but I think this should look pretty good. Yeah, I think I actually like how that looks. But on over here, it actually does surround it with white on the doorway. I think this is going to look way better because it differentiates the colors. Let's just forget I had a little bit of a brain fart there. You know, I have a funny story for you guys. So now in school, I take a language, and the language that I chose is Italian, and we have to learn, and I think this is for every language, you have to learn feminine and masculine nouns. So when the teacher called on me, and I had to say, I don't know, it was like something stupid. It was like plural feminine. So I ended up saying plural, right? And then when I had to say the word feminine, I just said and I held out that F for like 20 seconds. And then the teacher just looks at me like, you stupid? You dying? And then I just gave up. And then the teacher she just went to another student. And I completely looked like an idiot. I think kids thought I had brain damage for some reason. Well, that might be true. That's not something we should be making fun of this. So I should probably... No, I'm not gonna have the time to cut that. No, I'm not even gonna. That's not something bad. But I'm gonna do it too thick on this one. I'm not sure because I did it. I don't know. I did it one thick on this side, right? Yeah, I think I might want to do it too thick on this side because it's like a really wide staircase, and I think this would fit in. So how am I gonna place that? I'm gonna have to break into the floor. I hate doing that because I don't know why, but when I'm building, I always like to replace the blocks if I break them. Just like floors, that is eventually going to be replaced, but I just like to fix it. So let's put that in. Tell me if you guys do. Oh my god, did I mess this up? I messed it up, I think. Okay, this should make it work now. Let's put that. Oh, maybe I won't even have to. Ooh, I won't, because I'm going to cover it up in stone brick slab. So that's basically the whole outline. Now we just have to fill it in. See, this is kind of making me feel sad. That's why the black line's there, to change the colors up a little bit, you know, spice it up. Did I say spice it up? I did just say spice it up. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some, I don't know if this is the right idea, if I want to add some stairs here. I think I'm actually going to, because these are kind of like pillars and they come out a little bit, so I think that's going to be the right thing to do. And actually adding that allows me, let's speak today, allows me to, put this black line in, but it's gonna be really fat, but I think it's gonna look okay. It helps differentiate the colors. And I'm getting used to saying it. No, I'm not, but I think that looks pretty good. The only problem I have is I want this to be that beigey color. So let's check that out. And then I think the only thing we have left to do is add that little layer at the top right over here. Never mind, I just realized I have this whole entire roof to fill in. And I'm going to cut and do that because this roof is going to be confusing because it has all these different you know what I'm saying. But so far this looks actually really nice. I'm liking how this building is looking. So I don't know how many times have I made a fart noise in video? I'm going into really weird things right now because I'm just thinking of stuff to say because I don't like my videos just to be, I don't know, boring? Yeah, because it drags out and gets boring if I don't talk. Because usually when I build, I really don't talk a lot. I just stay silent and just build. I don't know why, but yeah, that looks pretty good. This top is kind of annoying me. What do I want to do here? Actually, you know what? On this top part, it's not even like that beige color. It's actually like a gray, but like a very subtle light gray. And then it has the white in between. So I'm gonna put some stone brick slabs. I use a lot of stone brick slabs when I build. They're just a really nice color. You know, it'd be a really nice block to stone, oh, like a stone slab block, like this, like, but just like in a block form, just a solid. Because this block is like a really popular like building like I don't know, not material, like I would say like a very popular building block, but it has always that separation, so it looks really weird. So they should add like a full block for this block. That sounded really weird. But right over here they have some shades, and they're like green. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do here. I might just add a window. But so far this place looks really nice. So we added everything in. Now let's add those windows in. So let's go to, I'm gonna go to my pictures and go to the front of this house. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so now there's like, I think I can delete all of this, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna put that back. Let's get this many glasses. I might want to get purple. No, they're all the same. So we're gonna get all of this. I might actually want to make it gray tinted because it's like a little bit darker. Yeah, and that looks really solid. So we're gonna put that all in, all this glass. There you go. And now we're gonna do that little opening that I always do. So this has like 2 windows. So I want to see if this actually divides nicely. We're just gonna do this 3 wide over here, and that's basically how it goes. But there's also like those little like shades that go over that makes it purple for half of these, and I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I might just leave it like that. You know, the shades are open this time, because usually these have like purple, they're shades, right? Blinds? I don't know what they're called, but they're usually covering that. But this side, those shades, but I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Actually, a thing that I really use a lot for interior is a painting shade, I would say. Basically, you put a painting on some glass if you want to be like a shade on it, but use that painting in like the interior design as like it's supposed to be there, but it's usually just to cover up this window. But I can't get a painting, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna leave that window there. You can see that this. Oh wait, I forgot. I was gonna turn this to white. That looked really awkward like that. So there you go. Let's turn this to white now, and hopefully this looks nicer. So let's just take a step back and look at this before we add in the last window. That looks really nice, but now we're going to add in this window. Now, I'm going to make this black stained. I just love stained glass a lot. I use it a lot. But we're going to add some black stained, and then with a black background, so that you can't see inside of it, because on the map, this is like a spot that you don't go into, and you can't see through using the blacks that you normally, as well as like normal glass, and it will make it harder. I use like blocks back like a dark room. I think this is pretty nice. I'm so sorry for another really long pause. I just exited out of Minecraft again by accident. Oh god, the home button. It's like, I don't know, I always press it, but I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause and put it in the window. Okay guys, so I just did the whole outline for this thing. Now, I was going to fill this in off camera, but when I looked at the pictures, it kind of has a gray top. And basically everything I did, I changed this up a little bit at the back. I just extended this out 1 block because it extends a little bit when this reaches. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might actually want to curve this just with the half slabs. And I think it would make it just, not half slabs, with the, what are they called? Actually, no, I'm going to use half slabs because I can't use the stairs at the top. So I'm just going to use half slabs. And I think half slabs would actually make this look really nice. So yeah, I actually am really liking how that looks. So I'm going to do it on this side too. And now I think this is already starting to come together. So yeah, let's just put these half slabs on this side too. And then bam. So now we're just going to start working on the back a little bit before we fill in the whole roof. So now at the back here, I already started working on this wall over here. And I think it looks pretty good so far. And now there's like little spots with black in it on this side. So that's what we're just going to do right there. And I think that looks pretty well. Not well. Why say well? Oh, God. Actually, no, I don't like how that looks because usually on the map, this little like black has a whole entire line and it goes across there, but I can't really achieve that with like a really thin line or else it would look really weird. So I'm not gonna add that line in, but I think that looks pretty good so far. I might change it up with some new blocks maybe, or I actually will add that black line in maybe. You know what I can do? Because what I was gonna do is if this was a half slab here, I was going to add in that black line, but I can't really do that unless if I were to raise this up a full half slab, but I feel like that'd make this too tight, so probably not. I think I can leave off without that, maybe add in some different blocks to make it look a little bit better, but let's work on this. So this is basically just the same blocks all the way here, so let's build that out, and I think that should be nice. This should be a door, I would say right there. Yeah, that looks pretty good because it's a little offset from that. Okay, that looks pretty good. So now we're gonna add in the top area, if I can. I said if I can. Sorry if you guys can hear a phone in the background. My phone's going off. Hold on. I'm not even gonna try and pick that up. I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna pause. You guys can listen to that for like 5 seconds. So this rounded area kind of comes out. So we're gonna build that out. One, it's like really thick on this side, and that's pretty good because it covers up. It gives us a good way to cover up the block. And now we're just gonna put, I guess, the box at the top here, just make it look nice. So we're gonna put this in, and let's just cover that off. There you go. Okay, now it looks pretty good. Let's look at the front. Yeah, that actually looks really nice. I'm not sure which one I like more so far, the orange or this one. Once this is done, I think this is going to look really nice, but this kind of comes into two. This splits up into two colors, gray area too, so I guess brick. I said brick really weirdly, didn't I? I'm getting a lot of lag right now. Yeah, out here. Okay, Dad, don't close my door. Okay, guys, so I just put in this whole entire roof over here. Now, there's like gray panels here, so I think that looks pretty good for now. And I think it really fits in. But yeah, that's basically the whole outline for this. So I think that's going to be where we end off the episode here. Now, I'm really sorry, guys, that this episode was way, way, way laggier than usual. Because if you don't know, there's like some lag spikes that usually come in. And I'm sorry for that, but I really wanted to get an episode out for you guys. Because I usually like... I tell you guys usually sometimes when I'm going to be uploading these videos, and I said that I was going to upload this like 2 days ago, and when I tried to record it 2 days ago, it wouldn't let me because of all the lag, but now today it was a little bit less laggy than usual, so I decided to take advantage of that and record, but it's a little bit more laggy than usual, so I hope that you guys can like withstand that and enjoy the episode still, that even if it's still laggy, but soon we will not be getting that lag because I'll get a better capture card, or a capture card in general, because I don't have one right now, and hopefully it'll be way better. But before we end off the episode, we're just gonna add in this little I would say there's like a little bit of like a heater, I would say. I don't know what this is. It's just like a really weird thing in the middle of the map, but it's like really noticeable. And while I'm building this, I just want to say I'm really thankful for the support. I've already said this, like, I think I said this in the last episode too, but again, I've been getting a lot of support on this channel. Literally, the first episode of this has just reached, I think, about, what, like 700 views? And that's crazy. Probably the most, it's definitely the most views I've ever gotten on a video. And I check the comments on that, and I don't see one dislike, which makes me feel really happy because it's not like people just watch it and then they dislike it. It's like everybody who watched it actually really liked it, and I'm actually really happy about that because you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out for you. Because I really try and put an effort into this and get these videos out for you guys. But yeah, that's basically it. I might test some of that in the next episode. It's pretty good with the daylight sensors. But yeah, anyway, guys, thank you for watching this episode of Let's Build NukeTown 2025 on the Xbox One. I pressed the stupid home button again. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to slap that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm really getting into the slap that like button. See you guys.